My name is Reid Yobe. It's quite sad if you are to just think that people value more the things that they possess, material things. They value them more than they value their own lives. They value material things more than they value themselves, their own life. And I can see this from the way in which a person behaves. I can see this from the way in which a lot of people behave. Before a person buys a gadget, be it a refrigerator, a car, or maybe a cooker, they don't just walk into a shop and pick whatever that they see. A person will conduct a research and they want to buy a well-known brand. The main reason they're buying a well-known brand is because they know it's known to perform in a certain way. It can be trusted. A person wants to know the attributes of a particular gadget before they buy it. They do everything that they can for them to know what makes up that particular product and how it is going to perform. There is nothing wrong with that. But what makes it sad, one thing that I find to be very sad rather, is that the same amount of effort, I wish it could be applied when people are looking for partners, when they're looking for life partners, when you're looking for someone that you're going to marry. People act impulsively. They just let their emotions lead them into a relationship. There is no thinking whatsoever or research as that is applied. And in the end, a person finds themselves in trouble emotionally and mentally. There are people who are not well right now as I speak. Emotionally and mentally, they've been hurt, and some are dealing with people that are very toxic right now. They're dealing with narcissists. And you may blame that toxic person for being toxic to you, but you're also to blame, especially if you did not conduct a research. If you just fell in love with that particular person impulsively, you got involved with the person without even thinking. You let your emotions lead you. You fell in love. People rarely have problems with gadgets. They rarely have problems with gadgets. And there are some gadgets that I know which have been passed on from generation to generation. Even cars. Here in Cape Town, I see some people driving very old models. And you ask someone, these cars are no longer on the market. Where did you get it? And they'll tell you, no, it was my grandfather's car. And he gave it to my father, who also gave it to me. Because it's still good. Because someone did their research before buying that car. until death do us part. That's one of the things that people promise each other. But in most cases, it doesn't happen. Because 2, 3, 4, 5 months down the line, you find yourself with a person that you don't even know. And you're wondering to yourself, how did I end up like this? I know it's not easy, but at least you must try. Because there are people who don't try at all. They let their emotions lead them. You don't have to do that. You must think. You must use your head. That's where you have it. For those who can pray, I say pray. But the first and most important thing that you must also do is to think. Think. That's why God gave you that brain for use. He could have turned you into a robot if he wanted to, but he gave you a brain to think. So who are you going to blame? Because you're using that brain to think before you buy some gadgets. But when it comes to relationships, you don't want to apply it. Think. Before you fall head over heels in love with a person, think and try to be honest with yourself. Don't let how much you love someone cloud your vision. Your vision must be clear. You must see clearly. You must think rationally. As you analyze someone's character, as you go about trying to see what kind of a person they are, because that's important, and that's one thing that you must know before you get involved with them. A lot of people, like I said, they are in trouble because they didn't think before they got involved with somebody. I know that people change. You may do your research and you may think that the person is fine, and later on they change. But it's better for you to think. It is better for you to use your head, and then later on someone changes, that to not use a brain at all. Because if you use your brain, there are a lot of people who have used their brains who find themselves in good marriages today because they use their brains to think and to analyze people and see if they were worth getting married to. This is what I just thought of sharing with you. My name is Reid Yobe. Thank you.